Daniel tells the king about 4 kingdoms. The head of gold represents the Babylonian Empire. The breast and arms of silver represents the Medo-Persian Empire. The belly of brass represents the Grecian Empire, and the legs of iron with feet part iron and part clay represents the Roman Empire. It was during this 4th kingdom, the Roman Empire, that the new kingdom would be made, and it would be a kingdom that would last forever. Just as Daniel prophesied, we can see this kingdom come into existence during the Roman Empire, and Jesus made this happen. Jesus was born and lived during the Roman Empire, and he and John the Baptist preached that the kingdom was at hand. During Jesus' ministry, Peter made a great statement about Jesus being the Christ, the Son of the living God, and Jesus responded by saying in Matthew 16, verse 17, "Blessed are you, Simon Bar-Jonah, for flesh and blood has not revealed this to you, but my Father who is in heaven. And I also say to you that you are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church, and the gates of Hades shall not prevail against it. And I will give you the keys of the kingdom of heaven, and whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth will be loosed in heaven." I want you to notice that Jesus said, "I will build my church." There is only one church you read about in Scripture that Jesus built, that he bought and paid for with his blood. Now, if you could take a time machine and go back in time to some of the first century Christians shortly after the church birth in Acts chapter 2 and ask them what denomination they belonged to, they'd have no idea what you're talking about, because there was just one church. And later, Paul condemned religious division in 1 Corinthians 1 and verse number 10. And Jesus prayed that Christians would be in unity like he and the Father are in Luke chapter 17. But you can't have that kind of unity if you're divided into thousands of different denominations with different teachings.